fire was lit, the moon was set. The madman and the princess hadn't been there yet. The castle screamed with magic sound. The madman and the princess would soon be crowned. The king was dying, the queen was dead. The prince was fighting dragons deep inside his head. The king lay down beside the queen, and they were taken to the world beyond their dreams. And in a royal celebration, the madman and the princess wed, and the prince slew another dragon in the caves inside his head. The kingdom cheered, the madman laughed, the princess smiled, remembering her royal past. The crowns were laid upon their heads. No one raised a sword, no evil words were said. The madman went to bed that night with his royal bride at his side. The drinks were filled his magic head, and when the morning came, he stood before the kingdom and he said, "I need no kingdom, you need no king. You may keep your money, to me it means nothing. But if we succumb to the war, we shall all be just one, fighting to defend our freedom for our daughters and sons."
Hello and welcome everybody to the Super Baka Bros channel and tonight's episode of Neighborhood RPG. I'd just like to welcome everyone watching this evening and hope you're all having a good time. Tonight we are going to have the conclusion of the Kraken battle that started off last session. Let me just turn this back on real quick before we get into that. But first, before we get into the battle, let's go ahead and introduce Phil. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I'm trying to produce and talk at the same time, and I can barely breathe and chew gum at the same time. So you're tripping me up. Yeah, you got two mugs. You're all over the place. You're like Charlie Day. You're also muted, I think. You're a wild card. Are you muted? Please tell me you're muted. Yeah, you're muted. You're a straight up wild card. I love it. So yeah. Hopefully the finale, unless something horribly happens in this Kraken battle. But we're gonna finish off this Kraken, and before we get into that, let's go ahead and introduce our amazing players and their characters. We're gonna start off with you, Drock, because you want to be such a wild card. Go ahead and introduce Drock the Defiant, please.
So my character is Drock the Defiant. He's a half-orc ranger. He's spent a lot of his life, once he kind of ran from his orc tribe, he spent a lot of time kind of on his own, kind of camping in the woods, just kind of trying to survive, basically. That's where he learned a lot of his kind of ranger skills. It's from that time, so he's kind of an avid outdoorsman.
Very nice. It's a perfect theme for the Pacific Northwest. Thank you very much, Phil. I appreciate that. Next up, we're going to have Chandra's character and Renalore. So, Chandra, if you could please go ahead and introduce your character.
I am playing a Renalore, a human wizard. I'm just gonna give an overview because I think I gave all the little tidbits. So he is a highbrow who accidentally insults people. He the limp because he tells people he got hurt in battle, but really he tripped over a chamber pot and injured himself.
Nice.
Smokes a pipe, desires power, and he grew up with fairies, but he's on the outs with them. And as he was being exiled from the fairy realm, he stole a book of great, terrible power.
Ominous. Awesome. Thank you very much, Andrew. I appreciate that. Amazing introduction, as you always do. And we're going to finish off with the multi-talented Ted, who is going to be introducing Aldrain. Go ahead, Ted.
So I'm playing Aldrain, the human paladin, on a mission of holy vengeance. After his village was decimated, wife and family killed, wife and child killed. Vengeance is not always, is sometimes, what's the word for it? How would you say, misguided? He is unaware of that, though.
That is the perfect synopsis of the character of Aldrain. Thank you very much, Ted. I appreciate it. And everyone watching, I just want to say thank you for being here and experiencing this campaign with all of us. This is a campaign that I've been working on for over 2 years. The players, Ted, Chandra, and Phil, are all doing an amazing job. Something just happened, and I don't know what it was. I got a notification. Can't see the notification. Whatever it was, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know why I can't see the notification. I did get 2 new followers last time we streamed. Karander, I'm probably saying that wrong. Thank you for following. And Vacantly, thank you very much for following. We really appreciate that. Oh, thank you for the tip. Oh my gosh, there we go. Now I got it. Thank you very much for the tip. My notification thing's all different, so I apologize for that. So thank you very much, $25. You're helping contribute to, right now we are actually streaming on Twitch and YouTube because of that, and other generous donators, so we really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Before we get into today's battle and stream, I'd like to reintroduce my good friend and former gaming nemesis, Nick Bowder, Esquire, who would like to invite all of you at home and in the stream to please raise your goblets of choice, and as you do, just keep in mind that Nick. God, that's why you have 2. Is that why you have 2? God, Bill.
Why does he have 2?
Because I told him I was going to say to raise, your glasses, or did you just want to have 2 glasses of tea? Is that what's happening?
The mystery is more interesting than the fact.
I didn't get the memo, otherwise I would have 2 as well.
Damn it, that'd be brilliant. That'd be the thing if all of you had 2 glasses at the same
you
time.
had 1.
Yeah, I feel like a schmuck now.
Oh, there you go.
But as Nick Bowder Esquire likes to say, may your dice roll true, and may you get through. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the... Yeah, did you try to drink both at the same time? Is that what just happened? That'd be impressive.
No, I just brewed that, and it is super hot.
That's awesome. I love your style. So, let's go ahead and get to the previously on the Magic Jewel Heist. Let me turn this down a little bit. That might be a little loud. A little bit higher. Okay, so previously on the Magic Jewel Heist, our adventuring party, the Magic Jewel Thief Hunters, had narrowly escaped prior to last session the Battle of Monaco on a mysterious vessel that crashed into the docks. And after jumping onto this strange ship, went out into the Eastern Sea to escape death and capture from the city guard and the royal palace themselves. After having a conversation with the captain of the vessel, the Fey Voyage, the captain, who is named Desi Kelly, the small blue tiefling with a very interesting accent, informs them that they know what Drock has done by helping the now deceased Lord Bellamy Carter capturing the Ettercap Queens, which they have been released onto the Feywild in very scary and numerous numbers. Why did that notification pop up? Get the hell out of here. Okay, so after resting, a very well-deserved rest after that battle, the party woke up the next day and traveled for a little bit, getting supplies and talking with the Dragonborn, who has a very interesting demeanor, and having a brief conversation with Foster Silver, the former royal palace investigator. Found out that she had been brainwashed, essentially, being mind controlled by Lord Bellamy Carter, and that she actually found out that the royal palace had been trying to get the magic jewel themselves, the jewel that is being held by the Ministry of the Weave, that is in control and of anything magical in the area of Gallia. After traveling a little bit further, a scattering of storm clouds and thunder started to get closer and closer, and as the lightning was striking even closer and closer around them, these red brownish tentacles grabbed the ship and stalled it, completely stopping it, throwing everyone on the deck and underneath to the ground. A battle ensued where the ship is not quite on fire, but it is not doing good. Foster Silver, the Royal Palace investigator, is lying unconscious on the deck. And everyone else, besides Desi Kelly, the captain of the Fey voyage, are underneath in the hold of the ship. So, with that, we begin tonight's episode. I'm trying to make it dramatic, but I just realized I have 3 things I'm doing at the same time. So that to that, do this, shut this off. So with that, we're going to start back up where we left off. There we go. Get the pirate music going. So last thing we did, Foster Silver had to roll a death save, her first one, and she was successful. So she is still, as you can see, lying on the top of the deck of the Fey Voyage. So we're going to go to the top of the initiative order. Drock, you are underneath the hold. You can hear the deck itself start to catch fire and crack as the ship it's holding together, but it is not doing well. What would you like to do, sir? Are you muted? I think you might be muted.
You couldn't hear me, but I heard you twice.
Yeah, that was weird.
When I use a potion of healing, what does that entail? Is it like an action, bonus, like what?
Technically, that is an action.
Okay. I think I might just heal myself this turn.
Oh, damn. Okay. What kind of potion are you using?
I'm gonna go for the big guns. I got. Well, I have 3 attacks. Yeah. So I guess I can do 3 potions.
I'll allow that.
I mean, I can. So then I'm gonna do superior. Is that the highest? Superior?
Yeah, that's 8d8 or 8d4 plus 8. Sorry.
So that's all I'm doing during my turn.
You can
Rather
say something
than,
if you'd like, or if you want to do any sort of skill check or perception or investigation to survey how the ship is doing.
Yeah, I'll check on the boat. Kind of see my perception of how well the boat's holding up.
Sure. So, first go ahead and roll me a perception check, and then after that, if you want to roll your 8d4 plus 8, push into healing, you can go on from there.
8d4 plus 8?
Correct.
Okay. And that's for 3 of them? Or that's for one?
That's
Each
for
one.
Each one is, each superior push into healing is 8d4 plus 8.
Okay. So my perception is 10.
With the ship itself rocking back and forth, and the kind of chaotic energy that the hold of the ship is just containing, you get that the ship is not doing well, and that the creature that has been attacking you is very close on the side that you are on. But besides that, you do not tell much. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I'll just do my
Yeah.
healing.
With that, Desi Kelly, who the blue tiefling, standing on top of the deck, she's been thrown out into the sea by this Kraken, is covered in this black ink that the Kraken unleashed into the water. She sees Fatra Silver on the deck of the ship, looks over at the Kraken, back at Fatra Silver. Sorry, lass, I don't think I can go for you, but I can try to help. And then she puts her hand in the air and she casts fairy fire as her small staff that she has. She raises it in the sky, and you see this this like white fluffy dot go up in the air, and it bursts, and kind of like stardust just slowly cascading down. It encompasses the Kraken itself, which it will need to roll a dexterity saving throw, I believe. Let me double check. If it fails, everyone that attacks it will get advantage on its on their attack rolls. The dexterity saving throw. Here we go. Oof. No. No. As the fairy dust falls on top of the Kraken, its oily, wet skin, you can see the little like stardust flecks just fall down and don't stick and just go into the water and disappear. She spits blood on the top of the deck and goes, "Don't say I didn't try." And she jumps down into the hold using all of her movement. The rest of you see this small 4-foot tall blue tiefling with the squirrel tail just dump onto the ground right standing next to you. That will be her turn. Aldrain, you are up. You are manning one of the cannons. You can see that the Kraken is outside of your cannon hole.
I still want to shoot it. Full attack, 2 attacks.
All right, let her rip.
No bonuses, because... Okay, so 10. I don't think that's a hit.
That is absolutely not a hit.
I'll call that low die.
Misses as it goes right past the Kraken. You can see one eye and the Kraken just go.
And the second one is an 11, which I'm guessing probably doesn't hit.
Another one, as you're staring at this large eye of this creature, you're just wildly shooting into the darkened sky of this thunder and lightning. Anything else you would like to do? Any narrative flavor, if you want to say something?
There's nothing I can do to really help hold the ship together, would there be?
Barring a mending spell of some kind, which you can't even do? No, not really.
No, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't have access to that as a spell, and I'm like, I can't hammer it back together, so.
Although, all of you see this, as this is all going on, Waddle, who has not been in the battle, this small one-handed green goblin is frantically trying to cast mending anywhere where water is starting to poke out, little holes and everything. And you can see him just frantically working, occasionally looking around and goes, "Oh, this is not good! Oh, no!" That end your turn?
Yes, for the moment.
Okay.
Well, I suppose until the next turn, yeah.
All right. Using one of its legendary actions, the Kraken is going to strike out at Fatra Silver, who is laying limp on the deck. The Kraken will get to attack with advantage because she is laying on the ground. Yeah, that's an 18. That definitely hits. So that is 2 automatic failures for Fletcher Silver, 2 death saving throws that she fails, as this large tentacle which rises out of the water opposite of where the Kraken's head is, rises out and just slaps her limp body. She bounces up off of the deck and just limply smacks against it, failing 2 death saving throws. There. Yeah, actually,
Quick question.
the camera to this to see if that works a little bit better.
If I'm below deck, am I even aware of the condition she's in right now?
I told
Yeah, when a Renalor jumped
Need to
down,
go up and
Renalor could have let you know if that is the case.
okay.
Let me mark this before I forget. It's 2 death saves, as you see, or nobody sees, because she's left up by herself. But Yampers, who can hear this, her battle corgi that's underneath the deck with the large cat, the ship cat, I can't even talk. That's with him. Yampers is just whimpering at his owner's situation. That will end the Kraken's legendary action. Dax, who is on the cannon, is hearing this and is gonna look up and then look out at the Kraken and say, "Oh, this ain't gonna end like this. Not today." And he's gonna fire once at the Kraken directly in front of him. That is a 19 plus 6. That definitely hits. That is 2d6. Oh, nice. 10 points of damage as Dax, no longer joking around, his joyful, kind of always smiling self, releases the cannon and it smacks, bounces off of the Kraken's face, and you can see the Kraken turn in the water, causing the ship to rock a little bit. That will end. Mark this real quick. 10 points. That'll end Dax's turn. The next up is the Kraken. So, all of you, the space underneath is lit by a few lanterns that are hanging and swaying. But all of a sudden, the outside space gets even darker as these thick clouds start to really cover the space up above the ship, the Fey Voyage itself. And 3 lightning strikes strike the ship and Foster Silver, who is on top of the ship itself. Let me make sure I do this right. It's a dexterity saving throw, so the ship fails automatically. It's a stationary ship, but let's see what happens with Foster Silver, who at disadvantage is laying limp unconscious. Oh, actually, no. She would automatically fail. Yeah, she's automatic fail. Unconscious, there is no dexterity saving throw. So as the 3 lightning strikes, one next to the wheel. Now they're at the bow of the ship. The third one strikes down, and you can see through the crack of the deck, there's a body laying there. It bounces the body up in the air and falls back down limp. Blood starts to trickle through. Down as Fletcher Silver expires no more.
no.
Use Revivify. Use it on her. It's good to do the noble thing.
No,
Okay.
I'm not noble.
That is that is the Kraken's turn. Next up is Ox, the bugbear, who is just frantic at this moment. Hey, no more! And is going to unleash a cannon shot into the Kraken. That is a 16 plus 6. The hell is a Kraken? Yeah, that hits. It's another 2d6 against the Kraken. 11 points of damage. As Ox lets go another salvo from the cannon inside. He looks over at his captain, Desi Kelly, and goes, "We're not doing good, Captain." That'll end his turn. Over in lore, you are up. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, now that I'm not almost dying.
Come on, man.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go upstairs onto the deck. Can I do like a half a movement and then do something and then another half of a movement? Is that a
Absolutely.
thing or no?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the deck.
Okay. Climb up. As you do, you can
Yeah.
smell the smoke and the burning wood as a few places now, and I'll show you where they're at. The deck itself is caught on fire there and there, next to Facha Silver's body.
All right. So I'm gonna go over to Fatra Silver and use my Revivify scroll.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just going to use Desi Kelly's miniature because you're underneath. I'm not lifting up this this deck.
Okay.
So let me look at Revivify real quick
Okay.
because the action time.
Oh crap.
I'm not going to get you killed.
So, as you unroll the scroll that you got from Darnda Forger, Drock's cleric mother, you unroll it, and this diamond, this 300 gold piece worth of diamond, unrolls out, and you catch it in your hand, and you see how to verbally and somatically with your hands cast this spell. You lay your hand on Facha Silver, the other one holding the scroll out with the diamond clutched in it. You say the incantation, and this burst of white energy just pulses out of you, and it causes Facha Silver to pulse, and you hear she is alive with 1 hit point now.
I got it. Don't worry.
That is your action. Do you have any bonus actions that you can use?
No.
Okay. As you're standing there,
Do
you
I
look. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, do I have enough movement to get back down or no?
What is it, 30 or what do you have?
30, yeah.
You can go another 5.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna grab her hand and drag her 5 feet with me.
I would say that's probably an action at this point if
Oh,
you're going to
okay.
try to
Never
pull her.
Then I'm gonna. Is she awake now or no?
She's conscious. She is not standing.
Okay.
She's still laying prone on the deck.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at her, follow me, and then move 5 feet towards the door to get downstairs.
And as you do, you can see her just frantically looking around, confused at what's even happening. That ends your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Feel good you did the right thing. Come on, man.
With that, the Kraken is going to use one of its legendary actions.
Okay, man. You're killing me. Literally.
If she dies and I wasted that, I'm not talking to you ever again. Ever.
Can you kill her?
So, the Kraken is going to, on the far side, next where the fire is, the Kraken is going to strike the ship itself, as it can tell that the ship is not doing well now that it's caught on fire. Are you serious? That was a 2.
Miss?
Yes!
Make sure it's...
It's a 2.
Do you want to know how much its plus is? It's a plus 17.
Oh,
What?
Yeah. But I will say that definitely that misses as it doesn't. It hits the ship, but it brings the tentacle down right where that flame is. And as it's about to strike the ship itself, the flames catch the Kraken, and you can see it just shrieking and damage and horror as the bits of its flesh start to curl up and blacken. That'll end its legendary action. And Botcha Silver is next. So, Botcha Silver will use half her action, or her movement, to stand up. She's going to see Arenalor starting to run away from where she is at. She's gonna, yeah. It's the last thing that she has. She's gonna do it. Using her last second spell, number 2 spell slot, she will cast Moonbeam again on the Kraken, which had been doing some pretty good damage. Make sure that is a Constitution saving throw. Crap, that's not the greatest choice, but let's see. Not so bad. They're all high. Dexterity is the only one that's really not high on the Kraken. So, spell save of 14 on the Kraken. Here we go. That is a... Oh, it succeeds. It got an 18. I only rolled a 4, but it's got a plus 14 on Constitution saving throws. But that means it'll take half of the 2d10 damage, so that's not too bad. As the 5-foot radius of this white moonbeam opens up a space in the clouds above and just shoots down 40 feet, strikes the Kraken itself. It takes... That's not bad. That's not bad. It's 14 points of damage. No, half of that. Sorry, 7 points of damage. As the Kraken is not happy about that. It's actually going to use its last 2, so that ends Fotcher. Actually, no. Fotcher Silver has 15 more feet of movement. 15. Arenalor, you see Fotcher Silver starting to run past you after she casts this Moonbeam spell. The two of you are right next to each other. But as the two of you are moving, the Kraken is going to use the last of its 2 legendary actions and cast Lightning Storm again. Go ahead, Arenalor, roll me a Dexterity saving throw. God damn it.
$11.
Yeah, it fails. The ship automatically fails. And Fotcher Silver fails as you're all struck. You take... Wow.
Don't know what's that.
Oh, wow. You take 28 points of damage as the... I rolled 3 9s and a 1. As the lightning strikes the ship and the two of you, Fotcher Silver once again falls. She's running. She goes, oh! Strikes her right in the back of the neck. You see her just tumble to the ground and falls. How are you doing, Arenalor?
I'm not good.
Okay. Cyrus, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. Arenalor? That's good to know. So that is the end of the legendary actions by the Kraken. Drock, you're up. What do you want to do?
Alright. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, shit. How you going to do it?
I'm jumping up on top of the deck.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to pop this.
What?
I mean, if I
Oh,
finish him off. I'm calling my shot. Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth in this. Like the
I hope
candy
this
bar.
works. Weren't you already on top of the deck?
I went down underneath to heal.
Blade?
Yeah. I had 8 points left. I was 1 hit away from being
Oh,
dead.
I didn't realize you were that low.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Cannon Man, pay attention. We're out sacrificing our lives.
Yeah,
and
we're
you're
out
sitting
there.
dropping cannonballs.
That's
In the
true.
line of
I'm
fire.
literally dropping cannonballs in the water.
We've got like a goofy sitcom going on downstairs. We're fighting for our lives up there.
Yeah, I'm going to go up and try to help heal
I-
Fatra Silva before she
I
dies
brought
again.
out Arenalor's actual mini now. So the orange is Arenalor. Drock, you're the red one. As you climb up on top of the deck, you can see and smell the singed flesh and hair of Fatra Silver, as she is not obviously doing good. What would you like to do?
I assume it'd probably. Oh, really? I assume would it take an action to try and rescue her?
In what way? What do you want to do?
I mean, pick her up, throw her downstairs, I guess.
It would definitely take an action, yes.
And then she still has like saving throws and things, right?
Correct. Yeah, she has 3 saving throws she needs to roll.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do that for one of my actions.
Okay. So, run over to Fatra Silver, pick up her. Are you throwing her body down, or what are you doing?
As gentle as I
Silver
can.
drop.
I don't want.
I mean, it's a 10-foot drop. So how gentle can you really drop somebody?
well, if you kind of hold them from the top and like lower their feet down.
I will say, roll me an intelligence check,
Motherfucker, you
or
dumb.
a medicine check, whichever one works best for you.
I'm dumb on both. No, medicine. I like medicine.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't help. 9.
You got the feeling that you probably need some help from somebody down underneath.
Alright, fuck her. I'm just gonna attack this thing.
Okay. So you stand next to Fatra Silver's body. What would you like to do? Arrows?
Yeah.
If you pull out your first arrow, go ahead and strike.
If I were to stand behind the fire, would I have a fire arrow?
You would use all of your movement, but yes, I will give that to you.
Well, I have 60.
Oh, that's right, boost of haste. Yeah, absolutely. You would have to jump over Fatra Silver's unconscious body, and
I mean, I have enough speed. I can walk around. It's kind of fucked up. All right. First attack.
all right, go ahead.
Nope. Not, this is not okay.
First
12
one,
misses.
the fire kind of causes the arrow to obscure its flight path. Goes far left.
All right, come on, guys. 19.
19 hits. You want to roll the next one and do damage last?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah. Do that. Oh, that one misses. Fuck.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage as you release the arrow. Unleash, Jesus Christ. Release the arrow. Why am I the
I
dungeon
don't want to
master?
lease. I don't want to lease this
Don't
arrow
really say
anymore.
anything. People pay off your debts. Be far better off. As you release your arrow, the tip of it and the actual wooden shaft itself catches on fire. Renalor, you see it fly right past your head. Go ahead and roll damage.
Is there a bonus for the fire?
Yes, add an additional D6 to that. That
18.
18 points of damage as it strikes almost right in between where the eyes are of this creature. You can see it shake and dip into the water to kind of put the arrow, the flame on the arrow out itself. It rises back up, water just cascading off the top of it. You said how much again? Sorry.
Oh, 18.
18, thank you. Holy crap, really? There it is. 18. Okay. Drock, that ends your turn. You have movement, technically, if you'd like. I would say about at least another 30.
I don't know. Nothing comes to mind as far as... We'll stay there.
You gonna stay there? Just transition over to this camera. There we go. Nice little epic from behind Drock's shoulder camera. So as your turn ends, Desi Kelly, who is underneath now, looking around, smelling that her ship is on fire up above. And she blew a lot of her spells. Yeah. Okay. She's going to... Yeah, she's not doing good either, health-wise. Man, she's going to stay underneath. And once again, I mean, she's, if nothing, pragmatic about the situation. Reaches her hand out through where one of the cannons... Aldrain, you see the captain of the Fey Voyage run past you, sticks her hand out, and one of the white fluff balls emits from her hand and pops. Stardust slowly falls on top of the Kraken as she casts Fairy Fire once again, hoping for a low roll. Okay. Wish me luck, everybody. All right. So that is a dexterity saving throw, which the Kraken does not have a good dexterity save compared to the other ones. 16 is what it needs to beat. Roll to 17. Never mind. As the once again the oily skin of the Kraken, she looks and goes, "Ah, God damn it! Fuck this shit!" And she's going to use the last of her movement to start climbing up the ladder, but she doesn't get to the very top. You can hear her almost get there, and that ends her turn. Aldrain, you are up.
So is Fatra Silver down here, or is she still up top?
She's
Up top.
Yeah, limp on the deck right now.
Can I make it to her?
Absolutely.
So I need to make it to her, and I'm going to cast a level cure. I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds at a level 2 spell slot. I need to look up what that heals. I believe it's 2d8. It might be 3d8.
Is it Cure Wounds?
Yes.
It's a 1d8 plus your modifier, so at the second level, yeah, it's an additional 1d8, second level or higher.
So I'd be doing 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So
Correct.
let's
So your
double
charisma,
that.
I believe?
Yes, so it's going to be a total of 2d8 plus 6. You want
Alright.
to roll the health shields?
No, that's on you. You're the one doing it.
Okay. 1 second. I need to find the d8 buried amidst the good dice.
That way, if I roll crap, it's on you, not me.
I'd rather blame it on you.
That's fair.
I agree.
So 2d8 plus 6. Give me
As you-
just enough for her to take another hit, because she seems to just get whomped a lot. 8, 9. What is it? 9 plus 6 will be what? 6, 15?
15. So as you
That's 15.
climb up
Good
top,
point.
you see Drock standing behind this basically wall of flame. Renalor is like trying to run past you, and Facha Silver, who is just tattered at this point from lightning strikes. You lay your hands on top of her and you pump. You said, how much?
It was 15 total hit points, but I just realized she has now died once, been near death again, and been hit with lightning multiple times. She must look a mess.
Yes, she is not doing good right now. You see her go once again. She's like, "Oh shit!"
She was also mind controlled for an indeterminate amount of time.
Yeah, really, just all around not having a fun time in this campaign for Facha Silver. And you guys hated her at first. Let me remind you.
Well, I still don't like her, but you can't let her die.
Well, she was mind controlled by someone who was a dick.
Yeah,
so
true.
we didn't
Yeah.
really hate her. We hated that person.
Yeah.
The mind controller. That's fair. That's fair. You still have about 15 movement, Aldrain.
She's mobile enough to get herself downstairs, right? And I've used my action, so I really can't get her downstairs with that 15.
Yeah, I'm talking more for your own benefit. You cannot move her, but do you want to move?
So whereabouts am I on deck? I can see myself.
You're the purple
just
one,
by
so
the
you're
corner-
right next to
corner,
her
yeah.
on the ground.
Is there any possibility, and I understand I don't have an action to take a swing this turn, that I could potentially take a swing at the Kraken and hit it while on the deck with my sword?
Yeah, you would have to move closer to it, as the Kraken is right up against the deck.
Now what the hey, I guess I'm gonna move closer to the Kraken. I'm gonna I can use a bonus action to get my sword and shield up.
It's free action. I'll allow that. Go ahead and give me, just for flavor, give me an intimidation check. As you run over to the Kraken, you kind of, hey, look at me over here. You're like a Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park trying to get the T-Rex's attention.
Like, cause she can't take another hit. I can. Not many at the damage it's doing, but and especially without my armor on. It's probably a guaranteed hit right now, unless it rolls terrible. Ooh, 8 plus what's an intimidation
Should be
check?
charisma.
Hey, at least I have a good charisma.
Yeah, you should.
11.
So as
That is
you
enough.
run right up to this large creature, who even though it's about 10 or 15 feet higher than you, the majority of the body isn't even out of the water. And you can look down and see that there's this black mass goes 30 or 40 feet more into the water. The two bulbous eyes, one blinks separate from the other, and both the eyes go and just turn to you. That'll end your turn. Next up is Dax on the cannon. Dax is going to unleash a cannon salvo on this sucker. Here we go now. That is a 18. That hits. Only doing 4 points of damage as the cannon hits the Kraken once again. You can hear that shrill noise in your heads. Not out loud, but telepathically in your heads. How am I losing pencils? What is that? Oh, there it is. I'm just like losing pencils over here. 4 points of damage. That will end the cannon's turn, or Dax's turn. Next up is the Kraken. As all three of you, plus Facha Silver, are on top of the deck now. It is going to Another tentacle rises out of the water. Hold on a second. Huh. Let me get this just right. Alright, so another tentacle rises out of the water from behind. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Damn it. From behind Drock. One of them goes to swipe at Drock. The other goes to swipe at a Renalor. And the third is going to take a swipe at you, Aldrain.
So, my quick question is, I don't have armor on. What is base armor without armor?
10 plus your dexterity.
Plus your shield.
Plus my shield.
Plus your shield,
So,
thank you.
I just have to do a quick, so 10, 11. So I have a 13 AC right now then,
Fucked.
with no armor.
You're fucked, buddy.
So I think it auto hits me with its bonus. Like, unless it rolls a 1.
Unless it rolls a 1,
I
yeah,
get
you're kind of screwed. All right, what we got?
Yeah, 'cause I
Starting with Drock. Yeah, that's a 30 to hit.
Fuck you.
there's spells. If anything that can.
We got a Renalor. That is a 32 to hit. And Aldrain, you're up last. Oh wow.
1?
If you had your armor on, it would have missed. But I rolled a 2. But it's a plus 17. So all three of you are smacked. Aldrain, you were grappled actually as you have pissed it off.
Good. But my arms are free, right?
I will allow your arms to be free, absolutely. So you all take 3d6.
Could be 3.
You take 8 points of damage, all three of you. And Aldrain, you are grappled as a creature goes to rise you up off the deck itself. The two of you.
See, this is the thing.
Right.
It thinks it just grappled me. What it doesn't realize was it just guaranteed that I am within striking distance.
That's a good point. Half
I
class
made
full.
a big mistake.
Half class full. I love it. But Drock, Renalor, whack, whack, as the two of you are smacked. Your eyes go dizzy for a second as you try to recover from this hit. Battle will end. The Kraken's turn. Next up is Ox on the cannon. He's gonna unleash another salvo into this thing. That is a 16 plus 6. That
Holy,
hits.
that is a lot.
See how good I can roll here. 9 points of damage. Sorry, as I hit my microphone. As another cannon just the cannonball just crashes right into this creature. While I'm doing some math, I'm pretty sure it's not, but Renalor, you are up. What would you like to do?
Run and hide.
That's an option.
You just made me aware that she lost 37 hit points just that last turn.
Damn.
Right? She's frowning. You can't see it. You're going to be fine.
Pouting, not frown.
Sorry, you're pouting. You'll be okay. Just get below deck.
If I die, Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go below. Well, wait. First, I'm gonna throw a mother effing fireball at this dude. And then I'm gonna go below deck.
Okay, mother effing fireball. Go ahead. I roll dexterity, correct?
Yes.
That's
And
our...
spell save
We
is
have
16.
a 2-year-old that repeats every word we say language.
And you're being smart about it. What's your spell save DC?
It is, sorry. I have like 4 sheets here. This is yours, not mine.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
You put a tentacle right on top of you there.
15.
15. Okay, that is good to know. Thank you.
Yep.
So, here we go. Gosh darn it. As you... Let me make sure I get this right before I say this. As you unleash the fireball, you see Foxer Silver on the ground. Put your quarterstaff right to it. The fireball unleashes, actually, technically. So it failed to save. But it is a 20-foot radius. Hold on a second.
You put it behind her, behind the monster before.
Roll me an
Yeah,
roll me an intelligence check. If you were smart enough in the heat of the battle to cast this where you need to without having to damage Aldrain.
Oh, Eldrin. Okay.
Because he is right on top of the Kraken right now.
Okay. I got a 19.
Oh yeah, your mind is clear. Whatever evil text
hit.
or knowledge that you stole from the fairies has prepared you for a frantic moment such as this. And you raise your quarterstaff in the air, unleashing the fireball. Goes up and crashes into the back of the Kraken. Go ahead and roll 8d6 fire damage on this thing.
Ready? Oh, you're gonna hit me too. I just realized.
No, I.
No, she was smart enough to not hit you.
Okay.
That's why I wanted you to pay attention.
Well, I was looking up Armor of Agathis mechanics because I have that, but it doesn't look very good.
Not in this situation. Well, maybe.
Better.
Yeah, you can do something with it.
No.
2, 4, 6, 8. That's all of them for 30 points.
30.
30 points. As the sphere of fire expands and then vanishes, you can see a huge chunk out of the side of this creature has just been burnt off. The tentacles that are behind you, Drock, are just frantically flapping in the air. Actually, I need to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if it can keep holding you up, Aldrain. As that was a whole bunch of damage. It cannot... Yeah, it's going to have to roll a 15 or higher to hold on to you.
Fine.
Aldrain, all of a sudden the tentacle goes loose and you drop. You are only 10 feet in the air. You will take... You take 5 points of damage as you hit the deck. Actually, give me a dexterity saving throw. See if you can land on your feet or if you land on your back.
I can tell you how I'm landing. Yeah. Make a death save. Oh, yeah. 3.
3? Yeah, you think that you're going to catch yourself like a nimble cat. And at the last moment, your feet go underneath you and you hit your head on the deck. Whack! But you can smell there is some calamari in the water right now. That Kraken is not doing good. Arendalor, that ends your turn.
Go to
Whoa,
Corn.
wait. I still have my movement to go downstairs.
Sure, do you want to book it?
Yeah. I'm going downstairs.
You take one
And
more
we
look
yell.
at... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to yell, "Get down!" to everyone. So everyone gets downstairs. We stop getting damaged. I don't have a scroll to save us now.
Yep, we can't fight it if we're downstairs.
Well, someone look.
So as you yell, almost like Arnold Schwarzenegger, "Get down!" You run to the deck, passing Foster Silver, who was limp on the top of the deck, and jump down underneath. I'm not gonna move the deck just yet. That ends your turn, Arena Lore. Next up is Foster Silver, and she needs to roll some dexterity saving throws. Death saves.
No, he healed her.
What?
Yeah,
Second
Okay,
time or the
healed her.
first time?
second time.
Second
Oh, that's
time.
right. She's just laying on the ground. That's right. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
A lot to keep
I'm
track
like,
of.
dude,
My apologies.
I'm like, if she goes down again, like, I can't go heal her again. I'm burning all of my actions just
That's right,
healing
because
her.
she has 15 health points right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fletcher Silver, who her eyes are open, lying on the deck of this ship. She's gonna use half her movement to stand up, and she's gonna look right at you, Drock, and just sheepishly, with her eyes, kind of apologize. She is going to roll and fall down into the deck as she is barely holding on. Just apologizing that she's leaving you to this. She vanishes underneath into the hold of the deck, of the ship. As she does that, and she doesn't have many spells right now. No, actually, F that. She gets to the bottom, and she is going to, right next to Desi Kelly, stick her hand out and cast Fairy Fire as another one of those white fluffy balls emits up into the air. Let's see what we got here.
0 for 2 so far.
As the fluffy ball goes up into the sky, this white fluffy ball, it pops, stardust slowly falls down, and as it starts to land on the creature, they stay. And it goes all the way down, and the Kraken, this large creature, not only on the top of the water, but in the water, is emitting this dim light, and all of you can finally see that this creature is 70, 80 feet long into the water and 30 feet high sticking out. It is a massive gargantuan sized creature, and it is emitting this dim light, and all of you now have advantage on your attack rolls. Ending Foster Silver's turn, the Kraken is going to use a legendary action. It's going to use a legendary action, and it is going to attack the ship. As the ship now, it's fully catching on fire. Parts of it are starting to crack and bow. Yep, that definitely hits. It's a 19. Take 3d6 damage. Takes 9 points of damage as the tentacle goes up in the air and smacks it right next to where you're at, Drock, causing some flame to shoot up and land elsewhere, catching other parts of the deck on fire. That will end. It's legendary action. Drock, you are up. What would you like to do, sir? You have advantage on all of your attack rolls.
I'll take a moment first to kind of take a breath, kind of center myself, and then narrow my focus
Ooh, nice.
onto the Kraken
All right.
and ready my bow.
Okay.
22.
Hits.
Okay, I'll tell you what's going on. This is creepy. 21.
Hits.
16.
Last one misses.
The first two that hit, I'm advantaged, so I'm rolling 2 die at the same time.
All of your attack rolls are advantage. Right?
I know, I'm just saying, I'm setting up something.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
They're both the exact same number both times.
I hate that shit.
Okay. So I
Why
hit-
do that, Dice Gods? Why do that?
Hit with 2 of them. Do this twice. All right. Do you want me to just do a total for all the damage, or?
Yes. Oh yeah, and Aldrain, you're prone on the deck.
Ooh. 36. Oh, do I get fire?
Yeah, you're still standing behind the fire. So additional d6 per arrow.
43.
So as you're prepare your first arrow, you unleash it, catches on fire. Aldrain, you see it go right past you and strikes the Kraken, who's now glowing dimly. Drock, you prepare your second arrow, let it go, flies past Aldrain's other side, strikes the Kraken. You see that... Sorry, I'm doing math. You see this creature is... The tentacles above and underneath are just chaotically shaking in the water, and it is not doing good. Anything else you'd like to do, Drock?
No.
Okay. It's your turn. Next up is Desi Kelly, who is in the hold of the ship. She really doesn't have much. She looks back at her crew and she goes, well, if the ship goes down, I'm glad to go down with a lot of all of you. She takes her quarterstaff and sticks it out of the cannon hole and unleashes a thunder wave once again, causing her to fly back after she unleashes it. That is going to be Constitution saving throw. Shit. Oh, not so bad. Okay.
I mean, they're all bad.
Dexterity is only a plus 17. Just to give you an idea, the strength...
Only plus 17.
Sorry, plus 7.
So it's,
The strength is a plus 17.
I mean, it's plus 7 is still pretty good.
As the Thunderwave blasts Desi Kelly back, it also causes the Kraken to go 10 feet back away from the ship. As it failed its saving throw, it will take 2d8 damage. Not bad, not bad. There's 12 points of damage. That is broken. You can see the Kraken that has been burnt and beaten and frantically trying to finish all of you. You hear that emit into your brain. All of you have no idea what this creature is saying. But for those underneath in the deck, which I guess is Arena Lore, you see Desi Kelly, after each word is being said, she's lying on the ground after shooting this thunder wave. She's cocking her head to every single word that it's saying, as if some sort of recognition. That will end Desi Kelly's turn. The Kraken, who is going to use the last two legendary actions that it has. It's going to use a lightning storm once again. It's frantic at this point. Drock and Aldrain, give me dexterity saving throws, please. Ship is going to fail it.
That kind of attitude.
Holy crap, that's the first good roll I've made.
What'd you get?
20. I got a natural 20, finally. Something decent.
Nice, very nice.
Right?
19.
Which means the next ones will be all low.
Fair enough. As the lightning strike hits the ship, causing the wheel to actually catch on fire. You got a 19, Drock?
Yeah.
You're hit full blast by this lightning bolt. Dude, I'm sorry, man. It's a 23 for Christ's
You're not
sakes.
sorry. Don't lie.
All right, fair enough. I'm not sorry.
You said to say you're sorry if you're not sorry.
Fair enough. I'm very happy. And Aldrain, you're on the deck. You're looking up at the sky. You see some activity in the clouds. You roll out of the way as it strikes the tentacle that actually was just trying to grapple you. So it doesn't even hit the ship. No, it does hit you. Sorry, it's half damage. My bad. So it does strike you a little bit. Trying to add some flavor. So you all take 4d10.
Holy moly.
$23 points of damage to you, Drock. Aldrain, you take half of that. So we'll round down, we'll just say 11.
15, 25, 26 total. Ooh. This guy
As-
gets hard.
The ship is now almost quarters of it is on fire. That ends the Kraken's legendary turn. Aldrain, you are up. You're laying on the deck. You got fire surrounding you. Your friends are hurting. What do you do?
Is there any way for me to make a attack on this thing?
You would have to get up if you're going to do that. So you'd use half your movement to stand.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to stand no matter what, so
Yeah, I mean, the tentacle is still there next to you.
let's I said I really don't have much of a choice. What second? What's my health? I can take probably one more turn of damage before I'm gonna be in the danger zone. Danger zone.
Nice.
So yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Too many years of fleet service. The danger zone. So I'm gonna make a full attack.
Okay.
At least not having armor doesn't affect my attacks. So that's 2 swings. And if either of them hit, I'm gonna try to burn.
Remember, you
Spell
have
slot.
advantage on your attacks right now.
Oh, so that's roll 2, take highest.
Correct.
Okay, well I only have 2d20, so I can't roll both at once, which I was gonna do. So we'll do first swing.
Go ahead.
Plus 7. So the highest is 17 plus 7 would be what, 24?
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll the next
And
one.
Second swing is 14 plus 7,
That definitely hits as well. Go ahead and roll damage and give me the total.
21.
You
Well,
want to
not
do
yet.
Divine Smite?
I'm gonna do 2 divine smites. But the first one, I'm gonna burn my last level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
So that will be 1 second. So let's just do the regular damage first, then I'll roll. What is it? Otherwise, this is going to turn to a mess of dice rolling.
Yeah.
So, physical damage is terrible. Is 7 points, and then the smite for a level 2 is going to be 3d8. 1, 2, and then I'll have to roll one more die again. So it'll be 14. So 14 plus 5 would be what, 19?
Okay.
So 7 plus 19. And then for the second one, I'm going to do a level 1 smite because I only have level 1 spell slots left. So I'm just going to do physical damage first. Will be... going to be what? 7 and 6 is 13.
That's for your...
Plus 2d8 radiant. And that one's 11 radiant.
Okay. So,
And then 1 sec. I got to mark off those spell slots before
thank you
I...
very much for doing that.
try to use them for something else. 1 second. So no more level 2 spell slots. Nobody get hurt because it's going to be tiny cures from here on out. Baby heals.
So, as you stand up and you take 2 swings at this tentacle, emitting your divine energy, tell me, how do you kill this creature?
I didn't think it was going to kill it. I was not prepared.
Tentacle?
Place.
I got a way I'm going to flavor it, but you tell me what you think happens.
Yeah, I just thought I was going to damage it. I didn't expect it.
You did enough. You did enough.
You take it because I have no clue.
Fair enough. So, as you stand up and you see this large creature 10 feet away from you now, but the single tentacle that's in front of you, you take your 2 swings, each one just praying to a matador. As you put your divine energy into each strike, the white radiant energy emits from your blade and it follows all the way from the tentacle up into the head of this large creature, causing a shockwave each strike. And on the second one, the large chunk that was just burned out by Arena Lore, this massive amount of guts and flesh just cascade out into the water like a garbage truck and just dumping its contents. The tentacled Kraken looks at you with both creatures and just kind of winces for a second, and you see it slowly just sink into the water as this large, still dimly lit mass just fades away into the darkness of the sea itself, the Eastern Sea. It is no more.
The ship is still screwed, though.
Ship is messed up, but for now, all of you are safe. Ship is on fire, but the Kraken is
You
gone.
sound very safe.
Well, I'm just saying.
Like,
Ship's cracked in
get to
half.
the island,
built on
or is
fire.
it like rowboat time?
Well, as all this happens, you see Desi Kelly come up from the top and go, "Hey, is that ugly fucker gone now? Did you
talking about?
do it?"
You want the Kraken or Aldrin?
Oh, I can. And she kind of laughs. Oh, no, I can see that. I can see that right fuck right there.
Look, a funny orc.
Did you
You say
undo
Norks
it?
can't be funny.
I got to say,
Tired.
that was right impressive. Aye, crew, get to work! And you hear her just call out to everybody. Waddle, the green goblin, frantically repairing underneath, comes up and starts mending parts of the boat that aren't on fire. Ox and Dax are just taking buckets and buckets that they're pulling up with ropes from the sides of the ship, dumping it onto the deck. If you all would like to help as well, you can.
Yeah, put
Yes.
some fire out.
Yep.
Yeah.
It takes about an hour or so. You all work together. Desi Kelly telling you all what to do. While this is happening, Waddle, the little green goblin, is one by one going up to each of you and asking all of you if you know about the prophecy. He's just working, mending, and going, "Do you know about the prophecy?" And each time that he asks, you can see Dax, Desi Kelly, Rhea, the female quartermaster, are just shaking their heads, just like exasperated. Each one is telling you just like, don't engage him. Don't engage him.
Do I know about the prophecy? I mean, I am.
Give me a
versed in
religion check.
I just want to know, like, before I
Or
say
history.
yes or no, I'm like,
Depends.
history or religion?
Whatever works best for you.
I'm guessing I would I would like to check religion because that's what I'm thinking when he
Sure.
says prophecy, me being a paladin and all of that. So we'll go for that. 9, 10, 12 total.
12 total. You're not familiar with any specific prophecy he may be telling you, because there's quite a few different ones that
But
you have
my
heard over
knowledge-
the years. But to your knowledge, the only prophecy that you know is the prophecy of Moradin, who is the dwarven god, the creator god that is supposed to come back and basically root out darkness with the bright light that he brings. Beyond that, that's the only prophecy that you know of.
Of course I know about the prophecy. I'm a paladin. I'm man of the faith and Moradin, and I begin to educate him about it.
And you say this to Waddle, and to the disapproval of Desi Kelly, Waddle, the little green goblin, is ecstatic. He knows of the prophecy! Oh, when we get done with this, please come talk to me! The prophecy! And continues working, trying to get the ship to working order, and does. All of you work on the ship, you get the fire out, you hammer in and make it at least seaworthy, if not able to move, not that fast. It's taken some serious damage, and the ship continues on to where it's going. We can, if you all want to have a conversation or anything with each other, or with Desi Kelly, you want to heal yourself, this is the time, as the ship is going to, after a few hours, make its way to the island that it is trying to get to. But this is up to you, whatever you want to do.
I think it'd be good if we could heal and talk.
Sure. So you go down to the hold of the ship. There's food prepared by the quartermaster and Dax, the dragonborn. You all eat and rest. How would you like to heal yourselves? A short rest? A spells? What?
I wanted to ask Desi Quilly, when we get to the island, what are we expecting when we drop anchor? Like, are we going to be
I think we need to rest.
Is there, like, you know?
You don't need to worry. This is my island. This is where I dock primarily. There's no civilization or anything there, perhaps, but no hostile creatures either.
Okay.
But if you all would like to rest, that's up to you. We have a few hours.
I mean, I've burnt down to, like, I have 2 level 1 spell slots left. No lay on hands. I'm 10 points from bloodied.
Sure. If you guys want a long rest or short rest, it's up to you.
Do we have time for a long rest?
It's gonna at least you gather from Desi Kelly that she tells you that it'll take at least 4 to 5 hours.
How long is a long rest?
Long rest is
think
8
that's
hours.
8 hours, so we can't do long
then we
rest. We can do short rest.
Yeah, you could just sit there in the ship and rest if you'd like. It's totally up to you guys.
But that's not a long rest like where we get back spell slots and.
Long rest is you're gonna get your spell slots and everything back.
Yeah. Well, do you get spell slots back at short rest?
I'm looking that up right now because it's been a while since I've had anyone even short rest. You regain.
I know you can burn healing. What are those things called?
Hit dice.
You can burn hit dice, which I'm probably going to do.
No, it's just a hit die, no spell slots. Long rest is the spell slots and half your hit dice that you have used.
I mean, I feel like we've used a lot of spell slots. It might be good to do a long rest.
And Desi Kelly lets you know that we don't need to hurry. We are going to be safe once we get there. I'd rather have you all 100% in ship shape before we go to the Feywild.
So, is it okay for us to take a long rest and complete our rest on the ship, even after we get to your island?
Absolutely. Just do me one favor, and primarily this is to you, Paladin boy. Don't fucking talk to Water about the prophecy. He goes on for hours.
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
He's still
He's
going.
muted. You're muted. Ted, I think you're muted. He is muted. Nice.
I don't even know how that happened.
That's so funny.
Montador didn't want to hear what you had to
You
say.
can't expect me to acknowledge the divine prophecy of Moradin. Of course.
Oh, it's not about Moradin. He doesn't. He has no idea about the Moradin prophecy. He talks about some other prophecy to everybody. We're fucking sick of it, to be honest with you. But just do me a favor. Wait. Okay, don't talk to him. We're going to be here for hours if you try to talk to him about some prophecy.
He's a heretic?
Who? Water?
Well, yeah, if he's talking about a prophecy that's not real, then he's a heretic.
Well, nobody knows if any prophecy is real. It's all hearsay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, Desi.
Listen, Paladin,
You
I've
saw the
been to the
ship.
Feywild. I have seen more things that you would never even dream of. So don't come onto my ship and say that a prophecy is a guarantee for truth. You have to see it with your
That's why
eyes.
it's called a prophecy, because it's a guarantee for truth. That's how it works.
I got a feeling that you're not going to make it out of the Feywild.
Yeah.
Been a lot of people. We'll see.
Just do me a favor. Don't talk to him until we get back from the Feywild about the prophecy. And also, don't believe everything that you see and hear while in the Feywild. There are many things that will try to confuse you and, well, to be quite frank, kill you. So, just stick with me and we'll get through it. But go ahead and rest if you'd like.
You have a echo on your
As I
end.
go to rest, and I walk by Drock and
Renalor.
a Renalor. I think she just fell asleep.
Fine.
Okay. As I lay out the bedroll and do that, I look at them and go, I think our captain and Waddle are heretics. They don't believe in prophecies or the gods. Heavy.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I do believe in God, but I believe they're all dead.
I just shake my head as I continue rolling out the thing.
So you all rest, and we can deal with your health and everything else afterwards. Let's get to some flavor narrative as you all wake up and come out of the hold of the Fey voyage, get on top of the deck, and the repairs have gotten even more extensive as Waddle has continued to work and get the ship back into ship shape. You look out, and the sky is it's still sun out, but you can see that it's now starting to set, and you see a small collection of islands that are surrounding one large one. The large one has a U-shaped beach that is probably only 30 feet in width and in length. Desi Kelly, who's preparing the rowboat, looks at the three of you and goes, "Hi, you all ready to get going?"
I assume this is your island, then.
Hi, it is my island, the Scarlet Acalapaglio. It is a tricky name to say, but I love this island. Some good eating here. Lots of wild hogs.
Is Desi Kelly an elf?
What's that?
Is Desi Kelly an elf?
She's a tiefling. She's a blue-horned tiefling.
Okay.
She has a big old bushy squirrel tail. So, shall we get going?
After you.
Yep.
She looks over at Ox, the bugbear, and says, "Oi, dummy, looks like you're in charge." And she says dummy with affection as Ox looks back at her, down at her, and says, "Okay, be safe. Make sure that you make it back alive." Of course I'm going to make it back alive. Seeing my people. But keep an eye on the ship, okay? You've seen better days. Desi Kelly gets in the rowboat and looks at the three of you and goes, "You all ready to go?"
Yeah, we said yes. I keep asking the same question.
Well, I want to be sure.
Very happy to be back on land again.
See, they lower the rowboat into the water, and it's a 20-minute row as Desi and I would assume one of you are helping. The whole time, she's kind of silent. Go ahead and give me insight checks, the three of you, real quick. As you're rowing closer and closer to the shore, the rowboat gets, lands up onto the beach itself, and she ties it off onto this massive fallen tree trunk that's there. Go ahead and insight checks.
I got a
21.
1.
Both of you
Oh
get
my.
21.
No, I got just a 1.
My bad. Where'd you get, Aldrain?
I got a 13, but I have a proficiency bonus of +3 and a charisma bonus of +3 as well. So that's what, 19. Right? Wait. Yes, 19.
So,
Since I. Oh wait, no, that's wisdom. Cancel that. That's not charisma, so that'd be +4.
that's right. Okay, so Drock,
17.
and to a lesser extent, Aldrain notice that Desi is nervous. Bit of an echo, Ted, I think, on your end. The speaker that you got, I can hear myself. You could tell that she's a bit nervous, and as she ties off the rope, starts immediately walking into the tree line. I assume you all follow.
Yeah.
She silently walks about 60 feet or so, and the tree line opens up into this 80-foot clearing. And in the middle of it, you see a 30-foot diameter pond that is, if you couldn't tell from the stillness of the water that it is a clear pond, you can see fish inside of it swimming around. And as she stops and looks around, she looks at the three of you and says, "Hi, all of you. While we're there in the Feywild, you need to follow my lead. Do what I do and say what I say. And nobody walk off the path once we get there. You all understand?"
We'll follow your lead.
What you do, don't leave the path. Simple. Boom.
I knew you were a smart one, Paladin. And
I'm the
she...
brain for the group.
I could figure. I could tell. She turns around and walks directly to the pond and starts walking right into it. She gets to about her waist, and she keeps walking. Gets to her shoulder, and she keeps walking. Gets to her eyes and then her forehead, and she keeps walking as she disappears under the water. As she goes under the water, look inside where you can see her there, and a split second later, maybe you blink, she's gone.
Change my mind. I'm not following her.
What would you all like to do?
I'll follow her. Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing.
Okay.
I mean,
All three of you follow?
when in Rome.
You all three follow in, and at first it feels weird walking into this pond. The water itself almost not natural, even though it feels like regular water to the touch. As you wade deeper into it and you get to your waist, get to your shoulders, you get to where it's starting to get to your neck and your eyes. You panic for a second, but you keep going further. The water covers your eyes and over your head. And as the water goes over the top of your head, it changes, but it stays the same. The water itself looks the same, but you could tell you're not at the same place. And as you continue to walk, it's almost in reverse, where the water is going down from the head, over the eyes, then the shoulders. And as you walk back out of the water, the kind of peaceful palm trees and sandy beach that you just left, you're visited visually by large, massive mushrooms that are 20 feet above your head, and wild-looking trees that you've never seen before with purple leaves. Off in the distance, you see a massive bird just kind of fly overhead, and then off to the left, Aldrain instantly knows this noise, this "oh," as a werewolf is just howling off into the side. Desi Kelly's turned around at the pond that you're there with a hand out, and she says, "Aye, Welcome to the Feywild. That's where we're going to end it tonight. Everyone, great job. Super proud of you. I really thought I was going to get one of you, but y'all did a great job. Fuck you, Phil.
I'll let you think you were gonna get me. But you
did good. You did good. I thought you were gonna do it, but then you were like, no, fuck you, Angelo. So I like that. I like that. That was good. Cyrus, thank you for hanging out and chat. Really appreciate it. Everyone watching, thank you all for being here. We got a couple of viewers. I really, really appreciate it. Stick around for next week. The Feywild is gonna be popping. Not to sound like a.
I am camping next week.
Oh shit! Are you really?
Sunday through Thursday.
Well, no episode next week. Phil will be camping, so we'll take a week off. It'll prepare me for even more. I'm telling you, if you guys want to see drama, the next stream is going to be amazing. This is a session that I have worked on for many years. You're going to meet some very interesting people. So when it happens, 2 weeks from now, be ready for it. It's going to be an explosive stream. Cyrus, those emotes are legendary. I love it. He's putting like tentacles like an octopus in the chat. I absolutely love it. And his Sadnos emote, which is amazing. And I can't wait to get that tank talk, by the way. Everyone who's watching, thank you all for being here. Phil, we are doing Too Much Time podcast on Sunday, I believe, talking about Seattle Sounders.
MLS, yeah.
MLS?
I'm leaving that day at noon.
Oh, we'll have to be early
for camping. Then. Yeah. So if we can do
we'll do super early.
Yeah. We'll do it though.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it. So hit that follow button to get the notifications for that. It'll be a good one. If you're not a fan of MLS, it would be a good introduction to what's happening in the league as of right now. Mm-hmm. We try to be as information based as we possibly can because there's a lot pertaining to the league. So stick around for that. Ted, Chandra, Phil, amazing job. Y'all did great. I really thought I was going to kill you guys, and I'm glad I didn't. I really am. Phil, all the shit talk that I do, I really want your character to go far so that my big bad can be the one that kills you. But in all seriousness, y'all are doing a great job, so I really appreciate that.
You're good. I know deep down inside that the trash talk comes from a deep sense of insecurity. So
From the heart.
from the heart, I mean, yes, from the heart.
From my cowardly heart, yes, a deep sense of insecurity. And as always, please be kind to yourself and others. It's a simple thing that you can do in this world to make it easier, not for yourself, but for people around you. I know it's not easy. I struggle with that myself every single day. But if you can just try to remember that and think about that before you react to the hardships we have, it will, trust me, it'll make your life an easier and more pleasant place to live. As always, please stay hydrated. I didn't drink any water, to be honest with you. I got my water bottle right here. I had like maybe 2 sips.
Intense.
It was an intense battle. So I will admit that. So I'm gonna stream if I can remember actually how to do this. I don't know why it's not working. Or not stream. I'm gonna raid. Where the hell is this? Come on now. It's not working. There it is. Holy cow. Who is streaming? T-Pain is streaming. We're gonna raid Nano Jade. Magic the Gathering is what they are playing, so if you want to stick around for that, please be kind and chat and always respectful. And everyone, thank you all for being here, and catch us next time when we have the exploration of the Feywild. So, all of you, you're amazing, and have a great evening. Here we go.